in Cody, Wyoming, my companion and I were very daring that day. And we really needed to go see somebody who was on our records. And we hadn't seen her for a long time, and it was during the winter time. And so she lived up in what we called Hoodoo Ranch, which basically means it was way the hay out there. And it was out in this far place, and it was getting springtime, and we thought we could go up and it would be okay. And we found this path because we planned on going up to Hoodoo Ranch this way and then this South Fork this way. And you'd have to come down and go around, but we found this shortcut that would go across. And we thought we could take this shortcut. And we were going to go to Hoodoo Ranch, and it was going to be okay. And we were like, okay, we got this. And didn't even think about what we were wearing. I wore my flats. And I think she was wearing boots, my companion. But we went up, and Hoodoo Ranch was probably one of the muddiest places I've ever seen. And we were knocking on this door where we knew where this lady that we needed to contact was, and we knocked all the way around the house, and nobody was answering. And we said, we just traveled an hour out. What's going to happen? And nobody's out here. And so we knocked. And I just remember I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And I was just trying to hold it, but I was also trying to find a place where we could be. And it was this farming community where there's this big house, but then there's little houses around where the workers would work for this main guy. And we started walking around, and every time you step, you'd sink into the mud and just try to rip your foot out before it take your shoe. And you'd walk and try to walk as fast as you could so your shoes wouldn't get eaten. And I remember we'd come up to this dog. This dog looked ferocious. And I was so scared. After my first area, I heard that every person gets bitten by a dog once their mission. And I'm pretty sure it's a wise tale because I never did. But I was terrified when I came up to this dog. And he was growling, and he was on a leash. But he was behind a fence. And we're just going to back up and go the other way. And so we decided to, and the mud was still there, but the mud ate my shoe. And so we're trying to fish my shoe out, and we're trying to get away, and it was so scary, and I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and it was just a miserable day. I just wanted to cry. And my companion helped me, and we just got out of there, and I was like, let's just go home. And we're like, no, we have to find, and maybe one of these people know, and I'm just done. And so we walked up to this house, and we were walking towards us, and these dogs started barking, and I was like, ah! But they were in this kennel thing, but I was just so terrified of dogs by that time. I was like, they're all going to eat me. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And I was like, I'm not going to make it back, and we need to find the shortcut. And then a member popped her head out the door with these dogs, and she's like, hey, sisters! And I just remember being so relieved and being like, I'm at home. It's okay. We're okay. When it's a familiar face in this strange place. And she welcomed us in, and she was really nice to us, and we were able to talk to her. And before we left, we shared a message with her and her husband, and it ended up being, even though we felt like we should go there and we didn't find the person that we were looking for, we were able to share a message with this couple and this family, and to see that they really needed us and that we had touched them. And even though I was cranky that day and it was a harder day on the mission, and I just wanted to go back and get in different shoes and then go up to the South Fork, I was glad that I listened and I stayed, and I was able to share a message and humble myself enough to be a vessel for the Spirit for this couple. Because sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we don't know why we're places, but we touch those that really do need us and need the Spirit in their lives. And that was an amazing experience to meet them And it also helped us because then they told us that the path that we were going to take was extremely muddy and would get stuck. So we were able to go back the right way and not get stuck and be out there all by ourselves.